Hi everybody, it's Veroosh and welcome to my channel. It's Monday morning, September 21st, and we're doing our weekly reading. I'm going to use the new deck that I brought out. Where is the box? Gilded Tarot Royale. It's cool, it's good. A lot of people can interpret it well, and then we're going to do the cards, so nobody needs to keep track today. I did a cool reading for singles yesterday. I'm going to link that at the end of the video. So once you're done watching your part, then scroll to the end. And we're going to take a look at how your week unfolds and all that. I hope you guys are doing well and welcome, Have a good day and just enjoy yourselves this week. So let's take a look at the first sign. We're just going to get right into it. So your first sign that we are taking a look at is Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Oh shoot, that's what I wanted to say in the beginning. Hold up. So if you're new, because I saw somebody who was new, hi Marco, why don't you can do it this way, okay? So you can take a look at the 7 cards I put down and choose your own order for this week. So Monday through Sunday, you can choose a card for every single day of the week, and then use that as your way of interpreting what will happen this week. You can come back every day and get a different message from each card, but I read them sequentially, which means that this is Monday, and then the 7th card is Sunday, and you can go along with me, okay? So it's up to you which way you want to do it. So this is a way of doing pick a card. Somebody asked if this is a pick a card. It sort of is if you make it that way. So you can just choose your own order. So this can be Monday for you, this Tuesday, Thursday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, whatever. You can choose your own order, and then you can choose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Monday through Sunday with me, okay? Shanta already also mentioned she's not getting notifications. I've been hearing that, and that happens sometimes. One thing you can do is unsubscribe and resubscribe and hit the notification bell again to let the system know that you want to get notifications. So just unsubscribe and resubscribe. No, it's good that you mentioned it because other people have been saying that as well. So so unsubscribe and resubscribe, hit the notification bell, turn on your notifications, and make sure your notifications are on your phone. Somebody also asked, what do I mean when I say secondary transits? Secondary transits, that's when I get a court card. So if I get a card like, I'll use another deck. If I get a card like the Queen of Pentacles, right? The queens are ruled by water as the secondary transit. So Queen of Pentacles is Earth, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Secondary transits are water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And that means like transits that are less prominent in their chart. Now that can mean a lot of different things. It's a really good question. I'm glad you asked. And so it can mean a lot of different things, but typically what it means is that other transits that are significant in their chart but may not be like their sun or their rising sign. So, this can be a person with a Capricorn sun and let's say a Scorpio moon, that's or Scorpio Venus or Mars or something like that. So this is saying that there's Earth with water in the chart, but Earth is the stronger transit and water is the less stronger. But whenever I really actually read these types of cards with personalities, so this is a man or a woman with a particular personality quality that I have figured out over the years, and so for me it's a person of any gender, any sign, but a person who has in this card, this would mean somebody who has a lot of personal boundaries, somebody who's quite frugal, somebody who knows what they want, someone who's really quick to sort of cut crap out of their life to go along with their goals, somebody who's quite selective in terms of who they want in their life. So when you're watching my videos, watch for that more, the personality quality of the card rather than the actual sign. But sometimes it does point to the sign, so that's why I mention it. Okay, great question. Thank you for asking it. Maybe I'll do a more dedicated video about that. Maybe we can go through all the court cards and I'll explain them to you guys. Okay, so now if you're doing time caps, why don't you guys start Capricorn here? So if whoever's doing time caps, put 528 for Capricorn, okay? And yeah, so thank you guys so much. Deji, I'm going to make you a moderator because the system is sort of flagging you, so you can approve your own comments if you want. I know you don't swear, so it's all good. All right, so let's begin. Hi Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's take a look at your week. So here is the first energy. So this week for you Capricorn, very, very intense energy, very assertive, very much like eye on the prize sort of thing. You might make a big move this week. You might, like a move, when I say move, like you may take a big step to assert yourself in a particular energy. You might just be very, how do you say, you might assert yourself in a big way. You might go for something that you want. This is your energy for today, Monday, or any day that you have chosen for this card. Here is the next message. We have the Hermit for day 2, Tuesday. I feel like, I feel as though maybe you're pulling away a little bit to focus on something yourself. I feel like you feel your instincts have turned on and now you are going for something that you want. There may be a Virgo around or somebody who has Mercury very prominently in their chart. Wednesday, we have the Ace of Pentacles. It really feels like nose to the grindstone kind of week. You work really hard from the beginning, and I feel like you sense automatically that there's something in front of you that's going to bring money into your situation. So lots of success, lots of progress, a lot of energy. Use it wisely the first 3 cards, first 3 days of the week. Thursday, we have the Queen of Pentacles. There she is. Now that's a very Capricorn card, very Capricorn woman. Capricorn moon really resonates strongly with this. The Capricorn moon has a lot of emotional energy. So we have Queen of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, secondary transits in water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So I feel like this is your week of discernment. If I was going to say anything about these cards, it's like you know what you want, you're going after what you want, and you're willing to say no to anything that doesn't fit your goals and your ambitions, okay? The next message is the 8 of Pentacles, Sun in Virgo. Big money week, Capricorn. A lot of success, applying yourself, you're working hard, you're achieving a lot. I think that there's going to be just a lot of energy to do with getting what you want, not really talking to anybody about it, seeing your goals, stepping away from the crowd to do your thing and to find success. Very, very good cards. And then we have the Knight of Swords on Saturday. There's something that maybe you have not addressed Monday through Friday. So the first 5 cards, you're focused, very tunnel vision sort of energy. And then on Saturday, I feel like there will be catch up that you'll need to do maybe with an interpersonal situation or maybe some other situation where you're going to have to go back to it and address it. And then 4 of Swords Sunday, you get some rest. This is actually the perfect reading if you're a Capricorn. You get a lot done, you have time to address something, and then ultimately on Sunday you're going to have a restful day or whatever day you chose 7 for, okay? So congratulations Capricorn, I wish you great luck, and I'll be here every single day this week with Dailyish early in the morning. So if you want to, a topper, and come back to the reading for your personal message for every day this week, okay? Sorry for the long intro, guys. If you're doing time caps, maybe you can just pop in. I don't have anything else to say, so let's keep going. I thought I did. Oh, yes, I do. So if you're doing time caps, do an intro right now, like a little chat, like a sidebar sort of thing. So the moon is currently in Scorpio and I'm feeling it. There's a lot of like intense energy that's pushing the, how do you say, pushing the envelope, trying to provoke and trying to, and Scorpio is an energy of like deep emotions, and it's, the moon is actually on my ascendant right now, and there is this kind of, how do you say, it's like, how do you say this? It's provocative energy that's trying to evoke a reaction from someone, and or from you, and it's very deeply kind of subversive. So the people that you're interacting with, if somebody, let's put it in plain words, if somebody is pissing you off right now, it's very likely they're not conscious of the energy they're tapping into. So people are sort of not overstepping other people's boundaries, but they're provoking people's boundaries, and there's like a tone of passive aggressive aggression, and I don't think it's their conscious attempt at doing so. There may be some kind of it's trying to, how do you say this? It's sort of like it's that Scorpio paranoia where I like, Scorpios have this energy about them that they in some way say, I see this about you, so I'm going to try to provoke it. And then you have manifest destiny, which means that you define something and then you try to make it happen, right? And so, and by believing it so hard, you try to bring the outcome around, whether that's the actual vibration of the situation or not. So it's a very kind of very intense energy. So if you're watching this, mind yourself, because other people may try to pull you into their paradigm and into their narrative, but it's also important to kind of be open and hear what other people have to say, but because they could be bringing in valuable information, and there could be definitely people who are stuck in the middle. So innocent people that get dragged into whatever exchanges that are going on. So before you, it feels invasive, the energy. And so hold on, because in just a few hours, the moon will move into Sagittarius, and that energy will remove itself and dispel. So that was my little sidebar. Everybody just pay attention. This is only relevant if you're watching on Monday. And then on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, the moon is in Sag. Energy will lift. You don't want to mire yourself down in this sort of paranoid, accusatory energy. You want to just hold on tight, deflect and move away from anything that's trying to wheel you in. And by the time the moon enters into Sag in just a few hours, you will be off on a new direction, and it's going to be good. So hold tight. And that's a message for everybody, not just Capricorn. If you're doing time caps, maybe you can say astrological insight or astrological download for all signs. Okay? Thanks to the person who does the all sign time caps. You guys are doing great. Okay, so next sign is Taurus. So we're starting off with the earth energy. Okay, so earth energy, it's a lot for me right now because the moon is in Scorpio. So, and it's at the end of Scorpio where it's strongest for me. So I'm picking up a lot of information, and I'm not looking at the comments because I'm simply picking up your guys' energy. I'll read your comments later. So, and I love picking up your energy, but you know what I mean. I need to focus. Okay. And I'm great, by the way. I hope you guys are too. It's when the moon is in this part of Scorpio, I get so emotional. I have so much water in my chart that it's wonderful, but it's kind of like, I don't know, very, very like, I don't know, tender feelings, I would say, or like deep, profound emotions. And that's when I get more introverted, because I like to feel, and then talking is a different thing. Okay. Okay. Not this kind of reading, but I'm glad I'm doing it with you guys today. All right. So here we go, Taurus. So now we can start Taurus, sorry. And kind of messy too. A little bit less logical, a little bit more emotional today. Okay. And nothing happened. It's just the moon and Scorpio. Okay. So we have 7 cards for Taurus. Sun, moon, and rising. I'll put this here for now. So there you go. Maybe I'll do this because somebody's going to be upset. Okay. All right, so let's take a look at your cards. Monday through Sunday. Watch the intro if you're not sure how to do it. Okay, so we have Queen of Swords for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So this is a week in which you're cutting through BS, Taurus, moving past things that are, not there for you, wasting your time, or again, like I just said in this intermission, things that are sort of grabbing at your heartstrings, manipulating you. You don't want anything to do with it. Taurus's no BS around here is a really good saying for your sign. You just don't like getting involved in that kind of energy. It's displeasing to you, it's problematic, and you want to get away from it. So Queen of Swords, this may manifest as a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius in your life this week, but I really feel this is more about you cutting your losses, moving on, and cutting out the crap, okay? On day 2, Tuesday, we have the 10 of Swords. I mean, Tauruses are ruled by Venus, so it's not easy to just cut ties, shrug your shoulders, and move on and never think about things again. So by Tuesday, I do feel like you sense that closure, move, maybe even some excitement for new ways forward. But I think you're really letting go of something early on in the week, okay? And then we have, and Scorpio is your opposite sign. So you're feeling that opposition. You understand Scorpio better than any other sign, including Scorpios, in my opinion. Then we have 5 of Cups. I feel like something's being extracted from you, Taurus. By Wednesday, I feel like you feel, how do you say, something that has to be done, something that needs to be done. It's for your betterment. It's for your empowerment to move forward. But it's still going to be an intense 3 days in which you are very much doing what has to be done for your health, for your well-being. I think you should do it. Take those 2 days to regroup and carry on, okay? Here is the next message. We have the Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, secondary transits in Earth, Virgo, in water, Pisces, Cancer, very watery card on Thursday. If you're dealing with something emotional, and I feel like it's emotional, this is Moon and Scorpio to Sag, I feel like you're gonna make peace with it in some way by Thursday. This is like emotional understanding of why things happened, why you had to pull out the Queen of Swords attitude, and why you had to do what you did. So any guilt, leftover guilt that you're feeling will be resolved by Thursday. You'll carry on in a new direction and feel at peace with what happened and at peace with the decisions you've made. And then Friday, we have the Hierophant, Taurus energy. That's you. So you're really elevating quickly, and I kind of expected this to happen, and here you go. So you're elevating quickly, which means that you're understanding why things happened the way they did. You no longer feel bad. You feel empowered. This situation helped you grow, and you are stronger for it. Furthermore, you're ready to teach others from your insights and interpretations. Saturday, we have the 6 of Cups. Now the feelings of gratitude come in on Saturday. You feel good about the past. Maybe there's someone with whom you're bonding and forming a special connection. On Sunday, we have the 8 of Cups, Saturn in Pisces. This is a week of closure for you guys, and at first it feels a little tender and raw, just like I described in the intermission. But I think as Sunday continues, you're going to go through that whole cycle of understanding why things happened, elevate your understanding, and then even have gratitude in your heart for the experiences you had. So at first, the thing that's so hard to do becomes much easier. And by Sunday, you're ready to put things behind you and move forward. So it feels like a very profound week for you, Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And get out that Queen of Swords energy, which is like really doing what you need to do, even if it's a little uncomfortable at this time, okay? So say what you need to say to someone, do what you're going to do, move on, You know, if you're leaking energy towards someone, if somebody's being vampiric, say goodbye, carry on, okay? Next, we have beautiful Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I have to say something to Cancers. So in my last video, I mentioned Bill Gates, and I got so much flack for it. If you want to read through those comments, the ones that were rude, I deleted, but there are a few comments from people that were very polite, and so they shared their opinions about the situation. I actually had discourse with one person about them. Don't punish me for your opinions, you know, you can disagree and all that, but don't lash out at me just because we have a difference of opinion. I really believe the other person I was speaking with, that we modeled like the way people should talk to each other, even though we had very different opinions. We kept showing respect to each other. And so for those people who are watching that, or maybe from other signs, it might be a good idea to kind of read it over, or maybe you guys can help model that kind of conversations, because we have this tool called the internet. See, this is Moon and Scorpio. I'm in my feelings, right? And it's trining my Venus in Cancer. So anyway, so I really would love if more people were open to discussion without insults, without condescending attitudes, without put downs, without like drawing people into toxic discourse. I had that also on Twitter. Somebody had mentioned something in a very benign way, very nice person was just talking to me about it, and somebody chimed in with the most condescending kind of like, I was asking what somebody was referring to, and somebody chimed in with like this patronizing remark. And that happens on the internet. I have a thick skin, but as a person who loves discourse, it would be really wonderful if we were able to have conversations on the internet without insults, without trying to trap each other, without using conversations to promote other people's content, all that kind of stuff. So anyway, if you want to watch the Cancer love compatibility reading and read the comments in there, that's where it is. And those Cancers who respected the conversation, high five to you on that. And yeah, I respect everybody's opinion. It's just how it's said and how it's conveyed, right? And again, those people who never comment, who suddenly show up, like the no-vaxxers and like just random stuff, you know, how can I take you seriously when you never participate or invest your time? It's those people who invest their time through comments and membership that, you know, have more, I don't know, legitimacy when discussing different things. Although everybody's welcome, provided it's polite. Okay, so we have Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It was just like how do you say it? It was not intentional. It was not intentional on my part, number one, but it turned out to be kind of like a learning lesson, or an opportunity for us to take a look at something and how things blow out of proportion very quickly. And I think it's very important for us to work together to talk about things even in disagreement and with respect, you know, and not bringing other people down. So I thought that was interesting and positive. I like those kinds of exchanges. I like when things happen and, you know, when things come out of unexpected events and we learn from them. So thanks for everybody who participated with their opinions and all that. Okay. So Monday through Sunday, sorry, this might get long. I might get chatty because, again, Moon is right on my ascendant. So I have a very hard square between my transits in Aquarius and my transits in Scorpio. And so when especially in the Scorpio transits, when things get heavy in Scorpio, you know, I feel it in a very big way. So, okay. So then we have, for you, Cancer, let's take a look. 6 of Wands. So you feel as though throughout this week you will feel victory and success for whatever you have wanted to achieve. I think this is a way forward. I think that something that you've wanted to create in your life, bring forward in your life, there will be a big push forward towards you know, getting to where you want, achieving what you want, or taking steps to get to where you want to be. Then on the second day, Tuesday, there's a prominent, maybe progress with someone that you love if you're in a relationship, coming closer. If you're trying to make up with somebody, like there's been a fight or a disagreement, even I feel as though there's been a disagreement that never came to blows. So it's always been underneath like the surface, but never talked about. It's a pink elephant in the room. And I feel like now things are getting better. The understanding is being reached. On Wednesday, day 3, we have the 9 of Pentacles, Venus in Virgo. Venus is heading into Virgo very, very soon. So that's going to be a nice transit for all of us, a big push forward financially, I hope, for many of you. I feel like in some way you'll feel stronger. I really feel as though your needs for support, friendship, and community are being addressed early on in the week, and that makes you feel so much stronger to face the world, like you have people that have your back, Cancer. And then we have the 5 of Cups on Thursday. Okay, somebody brings something towards you that is something that troubles them. Somebody in a low position comes towards you while you have a lot of strength. This person is a friend of yours. This person is some kind of close acquaintance, and this person has something in their heart that's troubling them. And maybe they're not telling it to you up front. Okay, so you might be surprised by what they're actually like. They may be talking to you in a normal way, but actually I feel like maybe for them something's going on. So just be patient and listen. It's very important that you do. Then we have the 7 of Cups. Okay, so somebody is not telling you something. Somebody's not telling you something, and you're not seeing the situation you're involved in clearly, Cancer. That doesn't mean it's something bad for you, but it's important that you get to the root of it, and you will find out ultimately what you don't know now, okay? And then we have the Temperance card, which is Sagittarius. This is really about like people suffering around us, and how sometimes we don't even understand like the experiences of people. Just this morning I posted a video on Twitter about this boy in China. They nicknamed him Ice Boy, which I find very like offensive, because he walked to school 1 hour in the snow there and back, and there was this meme about him, and so he got famous. There was a good outcome because someone helped him, someone sent him money, but his family seems very impoverished, and it just puts it into perspective regarding what people go through. And I feel like that energy is coming through really strong for you, that like someone around you is going through something while you're in a strong position. You feel strong, but someone around you is really struggling. And I think that your heart is going to be introduced to that experience, which means not that you're going to have a bad experience. It's going to be on your mind that somebody is going through something. And it's going to be hard to it's going to be a reality lesson, like, when they say, oh, live vicariously through other people. This is kind of that. Like, if you want to watch the video, go over there. It's a beautiful video, and just it puts things in perspective in terms of, what people have and what we struggle. The mother also left the family for a period of time, and now she came back. And so many of us talk about family abuse and all sorts of different things, but isn't that crazy that 2 little children lost their mother? Like, I don't want to judge too much, but it puts it in perspective. So if you have family struggles, I know you guys leave me comments about that kind of stuff, maybe that will help you kind of, I don't know, find some gratitude in your moments, or find connection to their story as well. So very, very harsh story, but a beautiful one. So we have Temperance. You will find a place for this situation, Cancer. You will find a place in your heart. And then by Sunday, 5 of Wands. I feel as though you're very much external awareness week. So for Cancer, for you, it's very much awareness about other people's circumstances who are around you. You're feeling the effects of what's going on for people very, very prominently now. On Saturday, I feel like you'll have insight, day 6, on what to do with things and where to go. So inspiration. I really strongly feel it's not you that is struggling for the most part. I feel like this is a lot about you seeing other people struggle and really being conscientious and feeling that experience. Okay, so that's really beautiful. I really love Cancers for your ability to really see what other people go through and not look away. So it's one of those weeks, but I feel like that's something that makes you grow as a person also, and it gives you strength and it gives you humanity or humility for your own experiences, and a lot of emotional quotient, a lot of emotional intelligence. So Aries is next, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Hi, Aries. So it's that Scorpio deep reading today. I'm sorry. I'm doing my best. So let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I'm trying to be cool, but I'm I don't know, very, very sensitive. Sorry. Yeah, the moon just popped up in the cards. Aries, let's see your week. I'm telling you guys my bias just in case you're looking for an uppity reading. Maybe you're watching when the moon is in Sag and you're like, let's go! And Veroosh is like all emo at you. All right, so we have Aries for you. Taking a step back to take a look at situations. There's a lot of success in your life this week, Aries, and especially Cancer readings. I get super emotional, so sorry about that. Because Cancer, of course, water sign, hey. So we have 9 of Wands for Aries on Monday, and the theme of the week. I think that you're achieving a lot of success at this time, Aries, and it's groundbreaking in terms of you moving by leaps and bounds in new directions. But I do feel as though there's a necessity to step away from the crowd, to do your own thing, to regroup, because it just simply, there's too much invasive energy distracting you from what you need to do. So today, Monday, or maybe whatever day you chose for this card, you'll want to be by yourself a bit more to think about things. We have the Knight of Cups on Tuesday. Somebody reaches out to you with an offer on day 2 or Tuesday. I think it's a nice one. I think it's easy. I think it's something that is easy to approach, easy to deal with, not too heavy, just light and bright. If you're reading this chronologically with me, then please, then this is Moon in Sagittarius, which is, opening up, quick movement forward, leaps and bounds. So Tuesday, Wednesday, those are the days in which everybody who's watching will feel a big lift as the moon moves through Sag. And then conjunct the South Node, so a lot of things will be released through that transit. It'll be nice. Maybe I'll put some stuff on Twitter or Instagram for you guys. 6 of Pentacles on Wednesday, day 3, which is reciprocity. Finding buddies, finding people who resonate, finding people who give back, dollar for dollar, energy for energy. There's just a real good bond between you and someone else. And then we have, I'm sighing because it's a lot of emotions, but with Aries it never is. I love Aries energy. It's my 5th house, so it's much more buoyant. So we have 10 of Wands. Okay, so I feel as though you have to go back to some of the responsibilities that you were sort of not avoiding, but stepping back from on day 1. So I think that probably some of the things that you need to do, you will do on Thursday. So task list, responsibilities, that kind of thing. Friday, Magician. Very lucky in love on Friday or this day, whichever day you chose. Very lucky in love. You might take like a bold move towards someone, or you might make your feelings known towards someone else. It's different than all the other cards. This is separate. So I think that you might be initiating something new, or taking a chance. If you're invited to go somewhere, you may go, or there might be a risk that you take, but it's a good risk. It's like taking a chance, okay? And then we have the Emperor on Saturday. That's your card. You feel very proud for this week. You feel like you avoided problems. I think that you feel accomplished, like you worked really hard. I think that you're also excited about the new connections you're making. And generally, you will feel like you have things lined up, okay, or ducks in a row. Then we have the Queen of Cups on Sunday, a heart-to-heart conversation with a friend. I think that you need it. I think you have been withdrawn from others, even if you're interacting with them. I do feel like your true thoughts and feelings are withdrawn. And so on Sunday, I think that you're sharing that more explicitly with someone who you trust. So nice energy for Aries, much less intense than the first ones I did. The Cancer one, I could almost feel it. I think Cancers are going to have a super intense week. So yes. Okay, so next sign is Leo. Meow meow. How are you guys doing? I'm going to check in with chat. How are you guys doing today? Hey, that was pretty intense stuff. Okay. Okay. Thanks for all my managers helping me with this, moderators. I call this the managers. I think it's fun. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's see your cards. 777. I don't know why I said that, so it might be a lucky week for you guys. I think that was a channeled message, the 777. I feel as though you're walking very closely with very good luck, Leo, at this time. I feel like maybe like luck is just like a hop, skip, and a jump away. It's elusive for some of you guys, though, and it's almost like you're almost there, but you have to wait a little bit until it comes through for you, or, you know, you have to like maybe open your eyes a little bit more to find it. Okay, so here is your overall message, King of Wands. See, you're very much in your energy this week. Whether you're a man or a woman, you have this King of Wands energy. That's fire and fire. I would not cross a Leo this week if I were you. Very strong in your energy. Anything that you want, you know wrong from right. You know who's telling the truth and who's spinning a bunch of bullshit. You see in the hearts of other people. You see their genuine energy. You see the prospects and the possibilities before you. Okay, so you know exactly this week what is important. Then on Tuesday, an important conversation with a Taurus, possibly. And then we have also, I feel as though the first 2 days here so far look to me like personal mastery, like you are very well aligned, very self-aware, and very aware of which direction to go, what steps. I don't think that you could this week, but don't get persuaded. For those of you who have like a few transits in Leo, don't get persuaded. Your instincts are on point and you know exactly what to do. You've had previous experiences that sort of coalesce or mirror exactly what's going on now. And so you're feeling that energy. It's, you know exactly, you've been here before, you know what to do, you know what you want, and so it's time for you to get that. Then we have the Four of Wands and choosing friends, and spend time on Wednesday, day 3, with friends. Good things will come from that, whether it's your personal relationship, your children, or just friends, family, acquaintances. Make time for downtime on Wednesday and just spend time, you know, eating dinner, having a nice time, whatever is healthful to you. On Thursday, I think that in some way you've been through a lot, Leo, and I feel like on Thursday in some way you're coming to terms with the fact you've been through a lot. And so there is this sort of, yeah, you've been through a lot, and then you're coming to terms with the fact that you've been through a lot. So just be very, very patient with what's going on. Be very, very patient with the process. I think that some of the battle scars that you've accrued through different experiences before all this need to come out on Thursday. You need to talk with someone, maybe get closure for something, recognize your feelings, and allow them to heal. And then on Friday, we have the Hanged Man. And so I feel like Patience is a virtue, Leo. The hard work sometimes takes time. Another message that I have for you guys about Friday is that if you want something to happen, you may have to wait for the other people to sort of get on board. So if something isn't coming together as fast as you want, don't get upset. It is coming your way. And then on Saturday, we have the Ace of Cups, which is a new emotion comes out, a new connection. Oh, look, there's goldfish. Isn't that cute? If you guys are an OG viewer, then you know you guys are my little goldfish. So, so a new opportunity. Maybe you feel as though, a situation isn't going to come through for you from previous experiences, but here it is. By Saturday, it starts showing up. Showing up, it can mean that somebody sends you a text or you actually hear from them, but be patient with that process. It doesn't mean that everything's going to come Saturday, but that wheel starts to turn, you know, on Saturday. And then we have Queen of Wands. There you go. Look at this. You're like really strong in your energy. That's that Mars and Aries, Leo, Venus energy coming through really strong. Queen of Wands, Sag, Leo, or Aries, secondary transits in water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I feel like this is like I want what I want and I want it now and I'm going to get what I want. So it's a very yang kind of energy, very masculine. But then by Sunday, it's much more emotive, much more to do with feelings, much more to do with receiving divine feminine energy, which means that you can't wait in a line here too much. You're like, I want to get there and I want to get there now. But by Sunday, everything calms down and you become much more at peace with the process of receiving everything that you want. So by Sunday, you're feeling like, okay, I can wait. I know things are coming to me. I know things are going to work out. So that's a very nice energy for Leo, very strong. But you guys are going to get tons of strong readings right now. So it's that vibe. It's that astrological vibe. So we have Scorpio next, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay, so you guys want to check IG for your fortune cookie today, Scorpio. Now let's take a look at your cards. By the way, that fortune cookie on IG is for every single sign, so no matter what your sign is, but Scorpio has something special that showed up today, I think it's Scorpio. Yeah. Okay, so let's go. Let's take a look at your cards. So again, choose the order that you want or go along with me. Here we go. We have 7 cards. Let's see. So we have the King of Pentacles energy. I love Scorpios with King of Pentacles energy. It's like you really click in with what you want. It's much more grounded than like water sign energy, so much more firm. So basically, King of Pentacles is someone, man or woman, who has defined what they want, defined who they are, and they're sitting in what they have built, right? So this person, this is you at this time. You're sitting back. You don't have to explain things anymore. You just sit within your power and you allow the world sort of to form around that which you have said or done, okay? Day 2, Tuesday, we have the Knight of Swords. So I feel as though somebody might be, confronting you on whatever you've said or done, or maybe in some way asking you to explain yourself with regard to this energy. I don't feel like it's much of a problem. This is a very firm energy. Wednesday, we have the 3 of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I don't know why I said that, so that's a download. I feel as though there's a reunion. Somebody reaches out from the past. The possibility of making up with a friend, the possibility of a new beginning, the possibility of feeling better about the past. So that's all coming Wednesday. On Thursday, I feel we have the Page of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. New opportunities on the horizon. You're sort of sitting there waiting all week for these new things to come in so that you can use them for your benefit and grow with them. Friday, we have the Strength card, which is Leo. So I feel like you're getting excited. This is a little blip on your radar, a little bit of a distraction, but I feel like the big picture is that you're like stepping into your legacy. You're stepping into what you've worked so hard for, and now you're, by Friday, by day 5, you're getting so excited and you're feeling that vibration, you're feeling the flow of things, and you feel like you're aligning with the sun, moon, and stars and all that, and that you're in perfect synchronicity with what's meant to happen, or you know what's you're in synchronicity. There's a flow between events that are working like pieces of a machine working together. And then we have Saturday, 6 of Pentacles. So you have given a lot to somebody, and by Saturday, I would expect that they're giving back. If somebody has given something a lot to you and you feel that on an emotional level, right now the moon is in Scorpio. It sounds super emotional. Okay, I'll tell. The moon is in Scorpio. If you're sitting there in your feelings, Scorpio, that, and especially Scorpio suns too, not so much the rising sign. If you're sitting there in your feelings and you feel as though someone has given to you something, and I don't feel like it's necessarily tangible or like money or like giving you a gift, like here you go, you know, this is my little meteorite. But if you feel like, if you feel as though someone's given their time or effort or energy to you, I feel like Saturday you give back. And then we have the 10 of Swords on Sunday, saying peace to something. You might actually respond on Sunday to whatever this provocation is. Or I feel like it's almost like clearing things out, things that don't exist in your current reality. You're just putting them to rest in your own mind, if anything else. I don't feel like it's a conflict or anything, but like saying, okay, I'm not going to do this anymore. This situation is done. This interaction is over. I have more active, full of life things going on in my life that are more prominent. On Friday, this might be a Leo also in your life. Venus is in Leo, and so is Mars is in Aries, so there's a strong fire energy. So some of you may hear from a Leo in your life. Okay, so there you go. That's not bad. I got almost emotional with Scorpio. Just a little caveat. Sorry for all the little tangents today. But I think that the Cancer message was the one that was the most emotional, and I feel like right from the beginning of the reading there was this energy that was meant for Cancer. So if you have Cancer transits, I really ask you to watch it, and I feel like some big stuff is going on for you guys, because I got very emotional, like very kind of like almost overwhelmed with the feelings. So now the moment I finished it, I felt much better and lively, and Aries came up and it was just like, you know, light again. But I think whatever's going on for Cancer, someone around you is going through something that is making your heart tear up. And I don't think it's happening to you. I think it's happening to someone around you. Just some afterthoughts. So Virgo next, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Virgo, let's take a look at your week. Yeah, the energy is much more simple for Virgo. The Cancer one, I was near tears, just so you guys know. It was just like, and the people and this and that, you know. So Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's see. Whoa, Virgo cards are jumping. So Virgo, this came in the reverse. So anxious about being alone. And then Queen of Wands, Sag, Leo, or Aries. There's someone that's giving you a lot of really good energy. Somebody who has very good will towards you, very warm, very supportive person. Giving you light, Virgo, in your dark times. Aw, that's so nice. Okay, so yeah, good friend. Virgos are very lucky to have good friends. We're very selective, but who we kind of find end up being very nice people, oftentimes. Okay, so let's see. Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Is it Virgo season? I think Libra season starts tomorrow or today. So happy birthday to the last Virgos having a birthday now. Okay, so Virgo, yeah, very, like right away I was going to say it's much more of a mechanical feeling energy. It's much less emotional, much less like, you know, complex, like the Cancer reading. I feel as though you're detaching from things. Maybe some things that had emotional impact on you, had made your heart crazy and all this stuff, are now you're stepping away from, and they're much easier to deal with. Let's see the next energy. We have the Leo card on Tuesday. You get excited about something. Watch your dreams on this day. Some really powerful insight about what you want. Daydreams also. Just, I think that you'll have on this day inspiration. As you've made some room in your heart on Monday, day one, for space, for new experiences, I feel like when there's room, when there is no vacuum, right? Like, well, there is, but like, but vacuum is filled, right? Always filled. And so, not always, but vacuum is filled with new information. And so when you step away from something that was, and you can't really fake it in many situations. You can't just say, I'm not going to care about this, so now I want new things. You can try, but with significant things, oftentimes it's a matter of timing and sequence. And so it's your time to let something go, Virgo. And with that comes a prominent new beginning, excitement for something new. A Leo becomes prominent in your life. Venus is in Leo, lucky day for love, Tuesday. And then Wednesday, boom, we have the Ace of Cups. So I think that as you turn your back on a person or situation, very quickly you move towards someone else. That Queen of Wands that came up just fell out or whatever, that can be a man if you're a woman who dates men, or if you're a man who dates men, that can be very much a woman. So you could spark something up with a fire type sign. If it's not a fire sign, then it's somebody who has like a beautiful way about them, very aesthetic, very, very like, you know, very into like, they look nice, they show a nice energy. Thursday we have the Empress. You're coming into your energy. It's that moment when somebody appreciates you, Virgo, and you're like, I'm going to show them my all, you know, I'm going to show them my Venus. There you go. So Thursday, I feel like you're riding high. It's saying goodbye to the past and getting excited about the future. Then the Ace, oh, Virgo's heating up. 2 aces, change of places. So Friday, date night, Ace of Wands. So this can mean a lot to do with the sacral chakra or passion, lust, desire, those kinds of connections. But also this overall to me looks like, you know, like I said, the vacuum in your heart is being filled with a whole bunch of new energy. I would say watch your energy then. Make sure that you're not filling it with bad things, because a vacuum, right? So you sort of have made room for it, or room has been made for it, and so now you are being filled with abundance. And then you have the 3 of Pentacles, new way forward, new lean on life. You feel excited about where you're going. And then we have Page of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, secondary transits in Earth, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. But to me, this means like a new way forward. The Page of Cups to me personifies the Ace of Cups. So it's these 2 cards are very connected in my opinion. And so I feel like excitement, you may be feeling this connection towards a new person or new things, Virgo, but I think by Sunday that might personify. So that may manifest by Sunday. So you'll feel it before it happens. And then, boom, out comes, you know, a connection, friendship, an important conversation, okay? So it's all about letting go and not being preoccupied with the past, and being in that present moment and feeling that connection to the universe and all that, okay? So Virgo, that's beautiful. I really like that. As a Virgo, I claim this reading. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to make the energy real. All right, so let's see the next message. We have Pisces. Oh, let's get now I'm going to get weepy. Pisces. Not weepy in a sad sense. It's another water sign. Oh, my nervous system. Oh no. I'm going to have to detox after this. Not for Pisces, but just the general vibes. All right, so Pisces, let's see what's going on for you guys this week. Okay, so nice energy for Pisces. Very happy time, I think. Very, very happy time. Happiness, joy, just, I don't know. I think that there was a lot of guilt that you're stepping out of. A lot of guilt that you're stepping out of. A lot of feelings of like you were held back by your guilt or responsibility towards others, and you've cleared that, and it's such a big lift. Okay, so then we have, Pisces coming out strong with the star. So this is a week in which something fated is meant to happen. A big moment of fate comes into your life, predestined, something big, a connection with a soulmate, big stuff this week. Day 1, Monday, it starts today. Okay, then we have Tuesday, 3 of Swords. So your proximity towards a situation in which people are going through a breakup, not you. It could be your parents, it could be your friends. There's a divorce around you, there's a separation around you, and Mars Day, day 2, and so Tuesday. And so I feel like, yeah, that's happening around you. All the water signs are beacons for other people's stuff. Then we have the Knight of Swords, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, secondary transits in air as well. So a message comes, or a messenger comes, a person who's a messenger, any sign, comes in with information. The eagle is a higher representation of the Scorpio energy, and Scorpio has been coming up very strong in your chart. So this could be a Scorpio who's coming in to give you empowerment and perspective on the situation around you. That's really, it's a lot of energy. If you watch the Cancer part of the video, I got very emotional for that one. Sometimes when we're near people that are going through things, it's very overwhelming. That's what I'm picking up on. But on Wednesday, I think that somebody's coming in with a positive message, and they're bringing you lift, and they're elevating those feelings and pulling you out of it. And then on Thursday, we have the 9 of Swords. So I feel like you should stick to this person this week, whether they're a Scorpio or any other sign. I feel like you'll be hearing a lot about people suffering, people going through things. You'll be the shoulder for them to lean on. So that's coming up prominently in your life. And that's deeply karmic when your friends reach out to you for help. How you deal with it is very important. Friday, which is the Chariot, you make do with the energy, you make peace and understanding. You may spend time with this person again, and you find peace in your heart for whatever has been happening, and you find like resolution for the things that you're seeing, the things you're being exposed to, and you're looking forward again. So, it's easy stuff for you, Pisces, like, because you're constantly aware of all permutations of being. Other signs might get really mired in this energy, but you lift out of it easily, okay? And then we have Saturday, 7 of Pentacles. I think that you need to get practical on Saturday. This is all very metaphysical, like conversations, encounters, feeling things, thinking about people, finding your emotional resolution, finding your understanding why things happen the way they happen. That's all very like analytical, heart-centered stuff. And so by Saturday, I feel like you need to get grounded, and you need to think about your bills. You need to think about what's going on. Like, are the kids fed? Did you water your plants, Pisces? Like, all of that stuff needs to happen Saturday. And then Sunday, I think that you're going to find resolution. You'll also hear good news about this situation by day 7 or Sunday. So it is going to work out. You're a good friend. This is deeply karmic, so you won't mess it up. I know you're being presented with this experience because you won't mess it up. So by Sunday, there's a resolution. You find your place and you bring good energy to it. You'll be happy to know that this situation is moving forward in a positive direction. On Tuesday, it may feel like things are really off, but you'll find peace in your heart about it on Sunday, okay? That's my message for Pisces. Now let's move on to the next sign. That wasn't too weird. We got a little bit woo-woo, but not too much. There was one sign that I was like, oh, I'm going to be losing them on this one. Okay, so now we have Aquarius. Okay, good. Okay. Aquarius to Pisces. My two favorite signs of the zodiac, maybe. I don't know. I say that about every single sign for different reasons, right? Aquarians. It's like Aquarius after Pisces is a breath of fresh air. I love Pisces signs so much. I hope you guys know that. But Aquarius energy is like, the Pisces or Cancer energy is really intense. Aquarius is like, WTF, you know, let's post a meme. Let's be random. Okay, let's see what jumped out. So I think for you, a new way forward, I think you're done. I really feel like your patience has been spent on a situation. Not necessarily one specific situation, although one may have come through. I feel like your patience has been spent on, how do you say this? Your patience has been spent on, hold on. On the general flow of events, on the general flow of events, on the general sequence of things. It's like, what is this place? That's what comes to. Like, what WTF is this? This is like ridiculous. And I think that you're ready for something new, which is cool. I love when Aquarians get like that. It's so random. They're like suddenly like, I don't know, they're doing random things. So things that are unexpected, you know, you'll have the urge to mix things up, and that's a lot of fun. Okay, so that will trigger other people, but you're going to be fine. Okay, so let's see the next message. All right, so we have the Strength card, which is Leo. It's passion from within your heart. Like I mentioned, I think that you feel as though you have been redundant in the same, it's literally like you were in a certain environment or certain situation, and each experience in that situation was contributing to a feeling of the WTF moment, like, what is this place? Why is this happening? So I think you're mixing things up, essentially. I think that you're sort of done with something. You see the pattern that's not working for you, and so you're actively pursuing something else, and you've been waiting for insight and inspiration on what to do. And I think that this week the insight comes in. Look at this, Tuesday, day 2, love, expressions of love, connection with someone, in love, having a powerful conversation with someone. And then Wednesday, day 3, this is a process of moving on and stepping into your new phase. Like Aquarius shifts on a dime. Like you can literally take a right turn or go 180 degrees in the opposite direction very quickly when you're feeling like this. So there's a couple different things going on. There is definitely a powerful heart-based connection that you'll experience on day 2 or Tuesday. That's going to be important. I don't think this is the thing that you're leaving. I think what you're leaving is you're not going to allow yourself to maintain position in this situation for much longer because you're having the same sort of experience over and over again, and it's just not satisfying. So you're sort of stepping away from that. So the two things going on for you guys, as I can tell. And then we have the High Priestess, insight and intuition on Thursday, day 4, going forward towards something, being called towards something or someone. There is this feeling of, I need to go. Can you not wait for me, but like, will you be okay with that? Like, I need to go do my own stuff. I'm not leaving you, but I'm leaving this reality. And I feel like on Thursday, you're going back to those feelings about that connection, or maybe reconnecting after on Wednesday you take steps to go somewhere else. On Friday, we have the 4 of Cups. So I feel like it's, you know, it's almost like moving to another city, but having somebody that you're seeing and having a conversation with them to try to make it work. And I think that the other person is going to try to make it work with you. So you're going in a different direction with your life, and you're like, hey, come with me, or at least let's try to keep in touch because I really like you. I have really strong feelings for you. So you're not leaving behind the person that's in your heart. If you're single like a Pringle, maybe it's a friend or maybe it's someone else. They like, I have to change. Like as an Aquarian moon, I always want to, how do you say, my biggest struggle in relationships is I switch so much, like between things I'm interested in, between my vibration, and literally people can't keep up with me, and I can see it, and it's like, you know, they meet me when I'm in my like heavy metal phase, and then I'm over into rap. Music is a easy way to explain it. It's like, it's very hard to, for many people who like heavy metal, they don't like rap, right? Although that's changing, but like, it's just an example. What I'm saying is that you're switching gears, Aquarius, and you want that person to come with you. And it's a challenge sometimes because Aquarian interests are very dynamic and all over the place, and many people find that difficult to adjust to. And more so than like interest like music, it's almost like personality aspects as well. They're like there's different facets of you at this time, so you want to bring that person on board, but where you're going is different than where you know them from. And that's going to be, hopefully your relationship and your feelings for each other will be strong enough to withstand that shift. Okay, so it's the big Aquarian shift is happening now. And then you have the Page of Cups. We do have that, you know, Jupiter's moving into Aquarius, and the conjunction with Saturn. We'll talk more about it closer to December, but you know, that's all a part of that. Like the big showstopper moment, it's coming, and you're feeling it already. On Saturday, again, I feel as though there's like real effort here to make a connection with someone else, real effort to be like, I want you, I need you, I love you, I'm gonna be willing to put in the effort. I work so hard with my partners to like, you know, accommodate, because I realize that I'm the one switching gears on them. You know, I'm the one who's being random. So I sense that from both people in your situation. And if it's not love, then it's friends, then it's companions. Like, you're the adventure seeker and you're the one who, but they want that with you. They accept you for what you are. It's not like that, but it's just real emotional efforts to build that connection before things change and before you misstep with each other. And if you're dating another Aquarius, good luck to you. Like, oh, you're going like, whew. So work hard on that. And I feel like this great desire to like reach out and like, I'm gonna really, really try to make this work. Like there's this determination, you know, nice. And then a big decision. Oh, that's really beautiful. This is Pluto ruled Judgment. This is probably my favorite card in the tarot. I love the Star too, obviously, but the Judgment card is so beautiful. So I think that you make a decision within your heart to like, you know, you need to change because the environment sucks. But you also know that like some of the people and the connections are so powerful for you at this time, and so yeah, you're gonna honor that. You know, that's a good thing. And so you will come to a decision about all these things, about how to organize things. It's gonna be a decision that's gonna be like final, like this is what it's going to be. There's not going to be a question in your mind. Overall, I think Aquarians feel this sense of urgency right now. That's that conjunction that's going to happen between Jupiter and Saturn in your sign in December. So it's coming, you feel it. This is what we've been leading up to, all the searching and, you know, trying to find things. So you go girl. Go for it. Thumbs up. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to make the energy real. Okay, next sign. I'm having fun with this. At first it was so heavy. Now we're rolling. Sag, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Hey, Sag. Let's see what's going on for you guys. And I think I told you guys in the other reading that I think Sag and Aquarius is the perfect combination for a relationship. Some pairings in astrology, they just like, they're not the same energy, but they're just so complementary. Really, really, really good vibes. So if you're just wondering, You know, I just think it's such a beautiful pair, and especially now because I think Aquarius is doing adventure seeking stuff. Sag is more internal now, but Sag is always up for a good time. And I don't mean that in a crass way. I mean that like they're just always up for adventure, you know? So, yeah. All right. So let's take a look at your cards. Okay. So we have the Devil. Okay. So Capricorn energy. Somebody is holding you back. Somebody's attitude's holding you back. Somebody has asserted rules and regulations in your face, or somebody has like really like, I don't know, just been a jerk. I want to say the D word. Somebody has been a real pain in the ass. And so I feel like you feel held back or somehow quarantined. You feel like you feel on lockdown. Sorry for the bad puns. Then we have but there's that happiness too in the undercurrent. You know, someone said to me like, I'm a Sag, I love your readings, da, da, da. And I'm like, most of my house is Sag, so I feel your guys' readings a lot. Like, there's a stickler there, you know. And okay, so Tuesday, it feels like, you know, when, how do you say it? You not cornered. I don't feel like you feel cornered. I feel like somebody is putting in such a big barrier for you that you're like, WTF, what do I do? I don't think anybody says WTF, so it's kind of basic. I'm sorry, but I feel like on Tuesday, you feel like running around rampant. Like, what do I do about this situation? I feel Day of Mars, like you are trying to figure out what the appropriate response is, and you're nervous, and not necessarily nervous, like you see that it's a conflict. You see that it's a tough thing to work through, and so you're like kind of like running around in your head trying to figure it out. And then, oh, okay, Wednesday. So date Wednesday, hump day. Sorry for being corny. So we have the Two of Cups. So Wednesday, day 3, I think that connection, you need that because I think that you're preoccupied with one situation, and then there's also someone around you with whom you have that heart-based connection. Aquarius got this, so if you're dealing with someone who's an Aquarius, go watch their video. You might be actually really locked in with an Aquarian energy. Okay, so we have the Seven of Pentacles, long-term decisions. I don't think you're going to resolve this right away, but I think you're going to figure out a strategy for some long-term decisions. Like maybe you can't change the whole situation, but maybe you can affect little parts of it in a positive direction. And then Friday, so day 5, Two of Swords. I feel as though more information is needed in this situation to resolve the issue. I feel as though more information needs to come in. That's why you're feeling like lost, because you don't have everything that you need to address the circumstances adequately. Three of Pentacles, working really hard on Saturday. I feel as though this week, Sag, for you is really about, in a time when there are things in your way, you're still having relationships. And if you're not in a relationship, this could mean like a close friendship, a heart-based connection. But you're having these experiences with people around you. You're working hard. You're still doing what you need to do despite that. So you're sort of walking around. Like if this is the problem, you're doing a bunch of things. Like here, let's decorate. So you're doing a bunch of things around the issue, right? To get like maybe you can't deal with the main thing in your way, but you sort of can do a bunch of other things. And when you can address the problem, then we can put another ladybug down here. So and then you'll find your path. So that's very proactive, very good attitude, Sag. And then we have the I think this is more rest than anything else, because I feel like this is going to be a heavily mentally taxing day, which means like you have a lot of things to think about. So by Sunday, week, not day, by Sunday, I feel like you're just going to take some downtime and relax and, you know, just take a breather, maybe take a walk in the woods. That's what I was sort of called to tell you. A walk outside in nature alone, you know, hear some birds chirping. It's the end of summer, right? Beginning of fall. So just go and connect with nature before. I mean, some people live in places where it's always nice and warm, but still go out in nature and connect, and that will make you feel better. So defrag your mind, yeah? Okay, so Gemini next, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay. Gemini, there's some information that that's sort of around you that's hard to pick up on. Some information is floating around you that's not necessarily around. How do you say this? Some information is floating around you that is not necessarily easy to grasp. It's almost like a butterfly keeps on flying away from you. Not that you should grab butterflies because they have pollen or whatever, like fiber, not fiber, but like dust on their wings so that they can fly. So you should never grab a butterfly, but it's almost like trying to catch a butterfly and it floating away. This some kind of energy or information or something. So be patient, it'll come around. But right now it's almost like you almost get it and then it sort of disappears, and then you almost try to get it again, and then just kind of around in a circle. The Labyrinth card is really big. I just did a Lenormand reading for you guys, for everybody, and there was this energy of like kind of running around in circles. Okay, so now let's take a look at your cards. Let's see, Monday through Sunday, or choose your own order. Let's see your first card. So this is the general energy of the week. So we have the Strength card. I think that you're fully within your power this week. You feel very strong with what's going on. You know what you want, and that's the powerful thing. A Leo might be important for you at this time, but that's less of an energy for me than this. I feel like you know what you want, despite the other message. Both things are happening. Hierophant next. This is Taurus. Teaching, learning, being exposed to somebody who's a teacher, being exposed to somebody who's giving you insight about things. Somebody's going to provide you sage advice, very, very strong wisdom on Tuesday. Wednesday, we have the Ace of Pentacles. And so I feel like it's a step forward. Can I say something? I just got a download for Gemini. Here it is. I feel like you feel that you've done something to someone that has greatly impacted their life, and maybe even the feeling that you've ruined somebody's life, and there's a lot of regret. That's sad. That it doesn't say anything more than that. That was the download. Ace of Pentacles, I feel like you're taking a step forward. That was separate from this. It came in really hard as a message. So we have the Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning, new way forward. Someone helps you to create a bridge from that which you want to where you need to be. And then we have the, and I also felt a lot of compassion and regret, but also a lot of empathy and a lot of like, I don't know, there's just a great feeling of determination about whatever it is that has happened in the past. And I'm not pointing fingers. I think this is a message about how you feel about things. Whether you did something or not, you feel that way, okay? So Six of Pentacles, making decisions with other people about financial things, making agreements. You do this, I'll do that. Maybe even signing contracts on Thursday. That's Jupiter day, very good day to sign contracts. Friday, Knight of Swords, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. I think that you're going to get away from whatever it is that you're doing. This to me feels like Monday through Thursday, a lot of work. On Friday, I feel like you're just kind of going to do something else, get a mental break, get away from situations. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles on Saturday. So enjoy your wealth, enjoy what you have accrued. It's a very strong time for you financially. And I feel like maybe buy yourself something nice. I think that there is this feeling of, there's a lot of abundance around you and in your life at this time. Enjoy it. And then we have the Four of Wands, happy home, happy family, maybe spending time with loved ones. I feel like more on your own than with your partner if you're in a relationship. Or this is really about spending time with quality people, not necessarily family members, but just spending time with people at this time. So yeah, The cards are very positive. The download was interesting. I felt this really strong pang of, how do you say, fuck, I did this, basically, or like, holy crap, I did that. But that's something that you can decide to resolve or not on your own. And I sense guilt, and guilt is a powerful emotion, and you need to and it's karmic to tell you what to do about it. You need to figure out, if it's true, you need to figure out what to do about it, right? What's best for you. Either make amends or do something, kind or generous in that direction, or somehow try to. Guilt identifies for us where our karma has been impacted. It's kind of like a warning mechanism to give you awareness about how you've misstepped. So when I feel guilt about how I've treated other people, I somehow oftentimes try to not make amends, but put it right, or contribute positively to whatever I'm feeling, So you can't, the problem is you can't how do you say this? You can't give back what was taken, whether it's time or whatever. You can't, like, if on Monday you take $1 from somebody and on Friday you feel guilty about it, you can't just give them back $1 and think everything's fine, because they could have spent that dollar on Tuesday and made $5 by Friday. So you essentially block them from that karma. So it's very, it's a complicated topic to talk about. Maybe I'll make a video about it, but when you're looking back onto what has happened, then maybe if my advice to you, if you're feeling that way, and if it doesn't fly, then just let it go. But if you're feeling that way, if you're feeling like you messed up, and people mess up and that's okay, but if you feel like you've messed up, be really honest about it, without any pretense, without any avoidance. Just really sit with it and try to make it right, That's the best. Setting good intentions is the best way to address missteps or mistakes that you've made in your life. That's all you can do, and deal with the consequences of bad behaviors. And we all do them. I do them. Everybody does them. The only thing you can do is to address it and try to reform it and do better, right? That's the only thing. Libra, last but not least, karma cleared. There you go. Okay, so make your wrongs right. And that doesn't mean give back $1 for $1 that was lost. Okay. Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. That was a nice message for Gemini. That was my favorite. And it wasn't to do with the cards. It was just a download. Hi, Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay, so. Whew. What a reading, hey, guys? Humbled us. Humbling reading. And welcome, everybody. Oh my gosh, I turned off chat a little bit. I'm looking at your guys' comments. I'll go through them. Thank you guys for everybody who gave me the super bucks. That's really sweet. Thank you guys so much. All right, so I should turn it off. I always forget. Because I'm usually pretty tired after I finish this kind of reading. It's like, oh, like it's intense, right? And so yeah, so it's like at the end I'm like, oh, I should turn it off, and then I go do something else, or decompress, and then I forget, and it's the next day. So this week I think we're gonna have like those short dailies, this is too big, so we'll just have like easy peasy dailyish this week. Yeah. All right, so here I need to turn on my viewer. Hold on. Okay, so your energy, Libra, is the Hierophant. Okay, so lessons learned. Taurus is very important in your life. Venus, so heart-based connection. You and Taurus share Venus as your ruling planet. I feel like teachers are important in your life at this time, but you are also a teacher, especially from experience, from the things that you have gone through, the things that matter, speaking from experience and speaking from your heart. And then we have the Eight of Swords on Tuesday. I feel like you're coming up against a problem you have faced before. And I feel like before you were ill-equipped, you weren't ready to deal with it, and now you are. So you will be dealing with those things. And then we have the Six of Cups on Wednesday. And so I feel like connection with someone who you care about, Maybe I picked up on the cat in the picture that showed up really prominently. So maybe it's just time with your pet, you know, just an easy, nice day on Wednesday, connection with someone, connection with your cat or dog or animal, just a really nice energy. And that gives you a lot of personal strength by Thursday. I think that this does not feel like a big deal, Libra. This feels like an obstacle that you can get over, an obstacle that you were not prepared to deal with in the past, but now you're fully able. So I don't know if you guys experience this. I do. When you go up against a math problem or some kind of problem. For me, it was always math, and it was so hard the first time through, and then you look back on it like a week later and it's so straightforward and easy, you know? So it's much easier than it was the first time through, and you thought it was going to be a big problem, but now it's like much more direct. Then we have the Ace of Swords on Friday. So a breakthrough coming through, Ace of Swords, communication, maybe a resolution to what you're trying to figure out. Maybe on Friday you'll realize what you want to do. I feel like you're going to step away out of your circumstances, Libra. You're going to spend some time alone this week, maybe with your pet or like an innocent energy, like a child. Not so much a child. I'm really getting like an animal, like a dog or a cat, or you know, just maybe with the birds if you don't have pets. I don't have pets, but I always hang out with the hummingbirds and stuff. And so, like, just with that innocent energy, it gives you so much lift in your heart and such like a positive way forward that by Friday you have resolve on how to deal with a situation. That Hierophant is for us for the entire week, and I think it really informs us on how to deal with a situation, how to respond, you know. What has your experience taught you? On Saturday we have the Knight of Wands, Sag, Leo, or Aries. Somebody comes in as a challenger energy on Saturday. Somebody comes in to ask you to put your money where your mouth is. So you said this or that, so now you stand by it. And then the last card, oh, you're the only one to get this. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So I think you're breaking a karma with something, Libra. I think that something that was hard for you to deal with, elusive before, you're going to figure out now. And by Sunday, it's almost like, I think it's similar to Virgo. Like, I think Virgo had this, like, you pull something out of the situation, something that was in your way, something that was blocking you. Maybe it was, no, it wasn't Cancer, but it was like some sign was just like this, that you had this problem that you couldn't address and it was stopping you from getting to new things, and now you sort of resolve it, you figure out the right way to address it, and right away things will start working out. This Knight of Wands energy, whoever that is, I would be very skeptical towards this person. I feel like this person comes in as a challenger, which means that this person comes in to problematize the energy that has just been resolved. So you've resolved something and somebody comes in with like their energetic hooks and like hooks themselves into this energy. And so the outcome is, I think you're going to move past it. I think that you're not going to be a sucker for it anymore, or maybe you've had similar situations in the past and now you distance yourself from it because you have new things coming. I think this is the really powerful moment, especially Wednesday, day 3, where you sort of disconnect and get connected with an innocent energy, and that puts things in perspective. It's just, it gets you like thinking right about a situation. So you guys, thanks for hanging out with me. Sorry the beginning was, I was like, what are we in for? But now I was feeling great today, by the way. It wasn't anything to do with that. Sometimes when certain transits happen, it gets very intense, or maybe somebody who was in chat was needing like a very intense message. Maybe they weren't talking, but maybe they were watching. So yeah, that's it. I messed up my cards. Anyway, I hope you guys have a nice day. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to make the energy real. Remember, I'm posting a lot right now, so some of my videos, when you post every day, they don't get pushed out as much as before, so you may be missing videos. Go into the playlist in the description And there I have my playlist of all the newest and greatest videos. And so go and catch up if you've been missing days. Okay, thank you for watching. Also, love compatibility readings. I think I'll do the last ones, maybe even later I'll do them live. I'll see how I'm feeling. Okay, I'll talk to you guys soon and have a nice day. Take care. Bye.